Hello. In this video, we're going to look at 7 tips that will help you succeed in your weight loss goals in 2021. All the things you can do to give you the best chance at hitting those goals during the year. So this video is all about how you can succeed in your weight loss goals. My name is Mark and I'm here to help you live a better, healthier life. My goal is to help as many people as I can get into shape and improve their quality of life. And now, without further ado, let's jump right in. So you started this year, you set some resolutions, you set some goals for what you wanted to achieve, be it weight loss, fitness and weight loss, whatever it is for you. The simple fact is that by the end of January, 40% of people have given up on their resolutions. By the end of February, 60% of people have given up on their resolutions. And by the end of March, 80% of people have given up on their weight loss resolutions. So the simple fact is, you're watching this at the end of March. If you're still planning to carry on into April, you are one of the 20% who are actually still committed to the goals they set at the beginning of the year. So first off, congratulations. Brilliant work. Okay, in this video, we're going to go through 7 points that should help you achieve and succeed in your goals this year. So without any more talking and rambling, let's jump into it. The first one is find your why. Why are you doing this? Now, simply to say, I want to lose weight, isn't a good enough reason to keep you doing this all the way to the end of the year. Think of a specific reason that is your why. Are you looking to lose weight for health reasons? Are you looking for to lose weight to get into a dress for a wedding or whatever it is? Have something there that is actually, specific to you, not just a general, I want to lose weight, I need to lose weight. Have something there. Have something that is saying, there's a health issue, I want to do more, I want to play with the kids more. Whatever it is, find what your why is. Okay? The next thing to do with that is write it down. I talk about keeping a journal quite a lot. Find your why and have it on the front page in your journal or on your phone as a screensaver on your computer. Whatever it is for you, have it somewhere that it reminds you why you started this. You're already part of the 20% that's keeping going, but you've still got a fair few months of the year to go. So write it down, find your why and write it down. So have specific goals is number 2, specific goals. Now, the simple fact is that people are more likely, it's meant to be up to 70% of people are more likely to achieve their goals if they are specific with them. Okay, so that's the first one. But what is a specific goal? So a lot of businesses, a lot of people use SMART as the way to set goals. It's a way to actually get specific with what you're doing, not just the what, but how and the why and everything else. So first of all, SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Okay, so what does that mean? So, specific, I would like to lose 40 pounds in the next 40 weeks. It is a specific thing. I want to lose 40 pounds. I'm looking at, a time scale for it, 40 weeks, £1 a week. And that's where we sort of look at that and go, right, that's my goal and that's my time frame. So is it measurable? Yes. I can jump on some scales. I can take some weights. So it is measurable. Is it attainable? £1 a week, I think, is a healthy amount to lose. So is it attainable? And is it realistic? Yes. And it's one of those things, at that point, you've got your goal. I'm going to lose 40 pounds. I'm going to measure it on the scales. It is attainable because I've got a lot to lose, so therefore it is realistic, and it's time bound. I'm going to do that over the next 40 weeks. Now I do realise that some weeks you'll weigh less, some weeks you'll weigh slightly more and all the rest of it, but that is an attainable and achievable, that is a smart goal. 40 pounds, 40 weeks, that's where we want to be. So set your goals and use the SMART method. Write them down, because you are more likely to achieve them if you've got something to refer to in order to keep you on the path and succeed in your goals in 2021. Number 3, an action plan. Okay, so the action plan for me is split into 2, and you can write these down as two columns. You've got the side of things you are going to do. I am going to go for a 1 hour walk 3 times a week. I'm going to do yoga 2 times a week. I am going to drink more water. The action plan column is all about what you are going to do. All those things that you have said you're going to do, you're going to write them down, you're going to commit to that. And the second column is all of those things you're going to give up. If you were having 3 takeaways a week, only have 1 takeaway a week. If you are drinking your calories, you're going to drink more water. You're going to give up the sugary sweet drinks. So the action plan is all about what I am going to do going forward, and also what I'm going to cut back on, because they are not the healthiest things. Now, I'm certainly not saying you can't have a takeaway ever, but be realistic. If 3 or 4 takeaways a week has got you to where you are now, and you want to lose weight and you're serious about it, then have 1 takeaway a week and have some more healthier options in the house. That is the action plan. What you're going to do and what you're going to cut out or cut back on. 2 columns, action plan. Number 4, start small, build up. If you try and do too much too quickly, you will set yourself up for failure. Start building slowly. If you are always sat on the couch playing computer games, I can't even talk properly today. If you're always sat on the couch playing computer games, get up and go for a walk. Don't say straight away, I'm going to go and do a 10km or a 10-mile run, because that's just not going to happen. And then you'll think to yourself, I failed, I've not done what I plan to do. Start small and build it up. If you were walking for half an hour, try walking for 40 minutes, 45, 50, build it up slowly over time. And that way it gets you moving, it gets you doing more. It's a recurring theme, I know, for me, but it's all about doing more than you were the week before. Doing more than the day before. Set yourself these goals, set yourself these tasks and challenges, and start building it up. Do not go from the couch to trying to do a full hour's home workout, because you're going to die halfway through like I did. And it won't be pleasant because you'll be a sweaty mess. But you'll also feel really despondent about yourself because you failed to achieve what you set out. So, be realistic with it, build it up over time, but start small, whatever small is for you. If you're already running 10 kilometers, then run 12. But if you're barely walking a kilometre, don't set yourself a goal of I'm going to run a 10k by the end of the week, because it's disheartening when you fail, and we've all done it. And this is all about succeeding in 2021 with your weight loss goals. Now, if you're enjoying this, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and we'll move on to the next point. Number 5. Surround yourself with like-minded people. People who are going to be your cheerleaders, people who are going to support you moving forward. I've said this before, but you'll have days that are easier than others in this journey and meeting your goals for 2021. So surround yourself with the people, whether it's a physical trainer, whether it's a family member, a friend, whoever it is that is going to help you stay positive, stay committed to these goals in 2021. It's really important that we've got somebody there or some people there. There's lots of healthy forums and all the rest of it. Whatever it is for you, surround yourself with those people who are going to be encouraging, supportive, and who want you to succeed. It's really, really good when you've had a bad day, and we all have had them, but it's really good when you can speak to your cheerleader, the person who's in your corner, who's saying, no, you've had a bad day, but you can do this. You can. You've got this. Those are the people who will carry you through this weight loss journey in 2021. These are the people who can support you on your down days, and you can probably support them as well. Work together, be positive, and surround yourself with those like-minded people who don't necessarily need to be on the same journey as you, but they need to be in your corner. They need to be helping you on those good days and bad days, being there for you. So surround yourself with those people. Encourage that in people. I know from this channel, it has been absolutely fantastic. And when I've been having a bad day, it's early in the morning and I'm struggling to get up. The thought of actually people almost cheering you on is a massive player in that, and one I heartily recommend to everybody. To get those surrounded in your life, it will help you on the grayer days. I promise we're getting towards the end now. But the next one for me is something that I didn't do enough of. I didn't. And it is number 6, track your progress. Now, I was quite good at putting my weight into MyFitnessPal or into an app or writing it down. That wasn't the problem. But also track your progress with the clothes that you're too small to fit into now, with some pictures of the befores and afters. Now, thankfully, my wife takes lots of pictures. So there are lots of pictures of me for over the years looking huge that I can now look back on and go, do you remember that? Right? So that is fantastic, but I didn't do enough of that. I'm not a big fan of selfies. I'm not very good at social media, but I kind of wish I'd taken some of those for me, not to particularly put out there on your Facebooks and Instagrams and God knows where else, but just so I could see where I was. So track your progress. Take your weight. Take some pictures, once a month. It doesn't have to be every day, but once a month, take a picture. It'll allow you to see where you've come from, how far you've come on the journey. And you'll be able to look back at it on the days that are a little bit grayer and go, wow, I've done so well to get from there to here. I can do this. I've got this. And one of the lovely things that my wife does every now and again is send me one of the pictures and just writes before. That is such a positive thing. Have those on your phone. Have those saved to your desktop. Whatever it is for you. But take some pictures. I'm not saying you have to share them, although you will get to a point where you're happy to share them because you've come so far. But you don't have to. They are for you. But track it. Actually have those recordings of, I weigh this much on this date. This is the picture that goes with it. You will thank me for it later, and I really wish I had done more of that. Don't be me. Be better. Okay, and number 7, the final one on our list of things that will help you succeed on your weight loss goals in 2021. And it's a simple one, but very hard to do. I know, it's taken me years and I'm still not there. Make these changes a lifestyle, not just a diet or a fad or something you're going to do for a week or for a month. I know for me, it took many years of having a bad lifestyle to get me to 470 pounds. It's taken a few years of lots of effort and a total change in my lifestyle to get from 470 pounds to 280 odd pounds. Nearly 200 pounds of loss, that's more than most people weigh. It was fun and easy to put it on. 3 or 4 takeaways a week, no exercise, all the bad habits, drinking too much. Those are all things, and I am not saying I've changed them all overnight, but I have slowly reduced the amount of takeaways I've had. I now cook more meals. The meals over time have got healthier. I eat more veg and more lean protein than I do red meat and fried things. It has taken a lot of time, but the only way to continue this and for you to reach your goal of your weight loss in 2021 is to make these a lifestyle change rather than just a diet you're following for a week, 2 weeks, a month. This is something that I feel really passionate about because it's something that, in hindsight for me, is so obvious. I had a bad lifestyle. Not bad. Unhealthy. I had an unhealthy lifestyle. I ate too many takeaways. I didn't do enough exercise. I drank too much. All these things build up. And it's only by actively choosing to change them on the long term that they can become a healthier lifestyle. And I am not saying never have a drink. That glass of wine or a beer, whatever it is for you. I'm not saying don't do it ever. I'm just saying add it into this healthier lifestyle. If you were drinking heavily drinking 2 or 3 times a week, have 1 a week to start off with, 1 a month. Learn to have a beer. That's an important one. Learn to have a little bit of something rather than a lot. For me, it's the little things. I used to have a takeaway, and then the next day I'd go, I can't be bothered cooking. I can't be bothered. So I'll just order another takeaway. And the next day I'd do the same thing. I had a really nice pizza last night. Why don't I have a Chinese or an Indian tonight? That'd be nice, that. Have less. Make it into a lifestyle. You've already done fantastically. You've got to the point where you are pardon me. You've got to the point where you are one of the 20% who are keeping on their resolutions to lose weight. That is fantastic. You've got to the end of March. You're a quarter of the way through 2021. But there are 3 quarters to go. You've got another 9 months to keep on with your goals. Keep on track with losing weight. And the way to do that and to enjoy doing that is to make this healthier you a lifestyle choice. And I really believe that, and I really think that has helped me lose nearly 200 pounds by making it a healthier lifestyle. And I know you can do it. You've got to this point. You're one of the 20%. You can do this and you can get through. And I hope these 7 points will help you succeed in your goals for your weight loss in 2021. And I look forward to seeing you soon.